Hi, folks. Welcome back to Pop Pop Pistol. I'm Jeff.
I'm Heidi.
And we are back with the house. No, not the house. The Haunting of Brain Seizure there.
The Haunting of Brain Seizure?
The Haunting, yes, the Haunting of Brain Seizure. No, the Haunting of Bly Manor. If you were with us last time, you know that episode 6 left us with quite the cliffhanger.
Yes.
Poor Danni was walloped upside the back of the head.
Oh, she was assaulted.
She was, yes.
It was a drive-by fruiting.
Okay. And, yes, by Peter Quint, masquerading as Miles, after being lured into the basement by Miss Jessel.
Flora Jessel.
Pretending to be Flora. Yeah. We learned a lot last episode, and we had a lot of trouble trying to break that down. We actually just finished that episode. So lots still going on up here. Yeah. Not all of it good because I'm old and tired, but a lot of interesting questions forming in my mind. A lot of questions answered last episode, but I think I still have more questions than I do answers.
Yeah, I honestly didn't suspect that the uncle had any nefarious things. I thought he was just a drunk who didn't want to go to the house. You know, who just wasn't interested. So, you know, we learned a little bit more about that, about why he doesn't go there. And I guess maybe since he's banished, maybe that's why he can't even say anything when he calls. Like that might be like there might be some part of that
on him.
Yeah, that part of that oath that keeps him from even being able to speak to the inhabitants there. So. Right. But he keeps calling, hoping to hear his daughter's voice.
Now, we are about to watch The Two Faces Part 2, which is the 7th episode. So it means after this episode, we only have 2 more to go to have all of our questions answered, or at least have all the information presented to us by which we can come to an answer. Either way, I'm excited. Now, this episode, we said early on when we watched The Two Faces Part 1, we didn't see it further down the list of episode titles. So we thought it strange that we got a Part 1 and not a Part 2. It's still strange that they're separated by several episodes.
Yeah, but maybe we'll find the meaning for that. So I'm pretty excited to see that.
Yeah. And I am very interested, not only because we left Danni in a precarious situation, but also because we're learning so many things about all of these characters, and I'm very curious about where this is all going. Anyway, we're going to jump right in, but your part is pretty simple. If you like content like this, hit the thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. We love it when you do that. We love watching that number tick up one little person at a time.
Glad for all of you.
And we love chatting with you in the comments down below. We appreciate every time one of you guys comments. So keep that up as well. If you want to see the full unedited version of our reaction to this, you can do so on Patreon. You just need to go to the link in the description down below, and you just sync us up with Netflix while you're watching it on your own. Yep. Remember, guys, this is not a market substitute for watching the show on Netflix. Please watch the show. Support the creators. That's what keeps great content like this coming. So please do that. And we thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We're going to dive right in. You come with us. Here we go.
Feels wrong.
Sometimes right can seem wrong when wrong can seem right. But you've done nothing wrong. Okay? Vex, you're slipping. Vex, you're slipping. Stay with me, Vex. Vex!
Wow. Oh.
That's Hannah at the door.
Yep.
Right, Miles, I need you to say exactly what I tell you.
I don't hear any knocking. I mean...
That's what you say to me. All this time. That's what you say.
What do you want, Mum?
If I can't get my own job, well, doesn't leave me a lot of options. And where do I go if not your father? You know, he'd kill you if he could. For what you did to him.
For what I did to him. You're shaking me down.
I suppose those juvenile records he might not even know. Sealed, aren't they?
Oh, you're not a rich man, Petey?
No.
Just work for one, do you?
Oh.
Forgive me if I misread.
Mr. Wingrave asked us to make a full report, and it appears that Mr. Quint was quite the burglar.
Did he say anything at all to you, Rebecca?
The reason he'd confide in you?
You were. I was.
Got it. So did he?
Oh, got it.
He just said to pack a bag.
Pack a bag.
Yes.
Just pack a bag. No explanation beyond that.
No, he wouldn't run away!
You're right. He didn't run away. He told me to tell you not to worry. He's still here.
Miles!
So did he convince her to kill herself?
Maybe. That way they can be together forever.
Here to glow to little Jamie.
Someone should point out that this is a moment for you. Go and speak to our phantom boss. Tell me what that pupillage talked about. Get you back to whatever goal it was you had before you even knew what a Peter Quint was.
Max,
Yeah.
they're gonna hear you, please.
Good! They should hear me. You left.
I didn't.
Not even a note.
I never.
You never what? You never loved me.
Never left.
You never told me the
No,
truth.
I never left you. Please, just listen. Just for one.
Just try to slap him.
Please, just
Yeah.
hold out your hand.
I mean, you can't blame her for not wanting to listen to anything he says.
For sure.
What's the one thing that would ever keep me from you?
It's been all I can do all day not to just come up here. What if we still did it?
I can't leave Bly.
I'm curious how he found that out, too.
Past the end of the drive.
You're right there and I can't even touch you. You're right here and I can hear you and I
got to
can
be-
see you. Quiet, Bex.
Oh.
Bex?
Yeah. Oh. He's in her. That doesn't work either.
Oh, hell.
Where was I? What just happened?
Did you speak to Henry?
Henry? Oh, yes.
Oh.
I called him.
Hi, Peter.
Well.
So he's going to see if he can try to get off property hitching a ride. So he didn't go with Miles.
Right. That was just Miles trying to get back. But she was dead at that point, so he may have gotten her to make Flora do that to get him back so that he'd have somebody to control.
I have a plan.
How?
You just need to decide. I think it's just you and me becoming us.
It's you. It's me. It's us. Are you all right?
He had promised they'd be equals. But she was safe, tucked away in a memory of them, where they could be together.
It's us, Bex.
What a jerk.
Yep. Interesting going to where his body actually is.
There's a shot for you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
All right, well, Peter got what was coming to him once. I really hope his ghost gets what's coming to him, too.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, Flora.
Let me show you how beautiful you are.
Please, not this.
I like how they're just going through the motions.
Let me show you how beautiful you are.
Oh, my gosh.
After the water came into my lungs, you just left.
Beautiful.
It's not what I agreed.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Hey.
Ugh.
I'm so sorry. I had to, so that we could be together.
Dare you?
Look, you'll understand.
How do I get out?
I'm going to show you.
Again.
Again, we have to do this. And I always end up here. It's hell.
Well, where else would you go?
And I could be back there at home with Dad. You were there to tell me that it was okay. But I was innocent, wasn't I? You knew what you knew, and you didn't stop him. I did what you wanted. And it killed me.
Oh boy.
Stop right
there! Stop it, Flora! She has to stay where she is.
We have to finish it now. She'll take them. We're out of time. We have to finish it now. Okay? We have to.
Peter, maybe we can wait until...
Tell me, look. Like this.
Oh.
That's what's going to happen next. Because this is what happens to everyone who dies here at Bly.
I'm still not sure this is a good idea.
That's right, Flora.
Think about you and me, and then think us. And you have nothing to worry about. All because you're going to be tucked away in the forever house, just like we said.
It's Mum and Dad.
That's right.
Oh.
With your loving Mum and Dad.
Oh.
Miss, when we get tucked away, we'll be tucked away with Mummy and Daddy.
Oh.
That's right.
Okay, you two are horrible.
Yeah.
No more sadness. Ever, ever again. It's you. It's me.
Don't do it.
It's us.
Oh.
It's us.
Oh.
I'm surprised for you. Would you come with me?
All right. So where are we going?
Oh.
I'm wondering what makes you so special. I mean, I know it's disorienting at first, but you really made it difficult, didn't you? Then I worked it out. Wile E. Coyote, run off a cliff. Run straight off it. And he'd keep on going.
What on earth are you going on about?
But the thing is, when Wile E. Coyote looked down, then he'd fall. You need to look down.
Don't do it, Mrs. Gross.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is gross.
Meet me.
Oh, shush you.
I was a sous chef, which means I only let me chop vegetables. Here, I'll be putting everything together myself.
Mars is gone. Flora might be too. And there's nothing I can do about it because I'm dead.
How did I do?
You did very well. Untie her, Flora, quickly.
Oh, thank goodness.
You get her as far away from this house as you possibly can.
Where are we going?
Away.
Anywhere.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah.
No, come on. Okay.
Oh.
Man. Okay. That is the end of this episode of The Haunting of Bly Manor. The Two Faces.
I understand why
2.
they're called the Two Faces, of course.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Ooh.
A lot to unpack there. And once again, we're leaving Danni in a precarious situation.
Oh my gosh! Like,
Not
like she
cool,
couldn't,
man.
I was like, she couldn't have gotten worse. I mean, that's like, what now? Like, she got. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
We still don't know anything about Owen. We've got 2 episodes left.
Do we really need to know much more about
Okay.
Owen?
Well, here's the thing.
But yeah, he might be
They
that
still
dark
have
horse.
room. They still have room to work in all of this. We still don't know who that woman is.
Nope.
She could be connected to Owen somehow.
Maybe.
For all we know. Okay, so yeah.
So I kept hoping that since Mrs. Gross is dead, she might have figured it out, and it was really her knocking at some point in time, and she's going to be like the groundskeeper from The Shining, like rescuing them all. I was really hoping for that. But
Right.
that'd be cliche. and they won't do that to us at all.
Well, especially since Mike Flanagan directed the sequel to The Shining.
Yeah.
But
won't do that.
Yeah, I feel like... Well, I feel like Peter Quint deserves any sort of hell he has to live in. I
want Miles to make it out of this. I really do.
It sounds like it may be too late for that.
So they thought. Maybe. We don't know.
Well, I mean, Nell didn't get a happy ending in Hill House.
No.
I feel like, though, that this... I want to know more, and hopefully we'll get that in the next couple of episodes, about the other ghosts in the house, why that happens to them.
Yeah.
And so I keep going back to the first episode in which Owen referred to Bly as a gravity well.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's constantly pieces of them being pulled away, and they're getting called away into memories. They're getting tucked away or whatever. And so I'm just wondering if like pieces of them are slowly being stripped away over time. So that the longer they stay, the less of them there actually is. Because when we saw, just an episode or two ago, when we saw Flora shushing the thing that was humming along behind her, it certainly wasn't fully formed. Even the voice was
definitely not human.
And so, like, I wonder if just parts of them slowly over time are stripped away. Glad that Miss Jessel was willing to trick Peter, because goodness gracious, what a
life she had. What an ending.
And
my goodness.
Yeah, and good on her to finally figure out that he doesn't mean anything that he says ever.
Nope.
But my question would be why she didn't act in time to save Miles. That I don't get, but maybe we'll get an answer to that.
Yeah, maybe she felt like she couldn't
save them both.
Yeah. Couldn't save them both. Yeah, that's
poor Danni though. Whew. She's had quite the night.
Yeah, for sure. No, I can understand. I mean, she said it out loud that he left her. Like, as soon as she was about to die, that's when he left, and she had to die alone. And that alone should be...
Because he's a coward.
Yeah, a jerk. But that alone should fuel, whatever power,
Sure.
whatever emotion, whatever rage she may have to be able to defeat him, hopefully. Cross fingers.
If she needs to.
She needs to.
And okay, so I feel like, and this is just a guess because we still have 2 episodes to go, but I feel like the rest of this series is taking place on this night because Uncle's on his way.
Yes.
Lake Lady has Danni.
Yes.
Clearly, Peter is not going to be happy
that
Jessel didn't go through
and
with the plan or the game.
Right. And what a oh my gosh.
Which means Flora is still in danger.
Yeah. But what an absolute, to decide as lovers to inhabit siblings. Whoa. That in itself is I don't know, I think what we had him speaking to his mom is, indicative of abuse. And
Sure.
I guess maybe he just feels like, it would be silly to just not. But it's just
to get out any way he wants, any way he can get out,
any way he
and
can,
not worry about the consequences.
Yeah, I mean, why not inhabit Owen? I mean, that could have been a thing. Owen is joking around, and flirting with Miss Gross. They could go out that way.
And here's the thing: we don't know. We don't know that Owen isn't dead.
That's true.
I kind of hope he isn't, but at the same time, it's possible that he is, that he understands what's going on around there more so than anybody.
But if he is dead, how is he the one driving around? So,
well, I mean, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true, because he wouldn't be able to leave if he
wouldn't
be
able to leave. And neither would Jamie, because she doesn't live there. She lives over the pubs. Now but
well,
she could.
She says that.
She says that. We don't know that.
We've seen her driving a car though, and something just flew past my head.
Yeah, we've got our fancy new lights here, and it's been
it's
very
attracting something.
Very attractive to the local insect population.
Yeah. So we've seen Jamie driving a car or her truck.
Yeah.
And we've seen her driving away. But we haven't really seen her home.
No, nor have we seen Owen's home for that matter.
Yeah, so we can't really assume anything about that, but we do know that Owen picked up Danni initially.
Yeah, so he might be dead now, but he wasn't then.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to guess we find out answers to some of these questions in the next 2 episodes, but man, what a ride this has been, and I'm very fearful for Danni and Flora both, and anybody that might get in Peter's way, because he's already shown that he's willing to do anything.
Anything.
Although, now he did say that Miles was way down, like just a tickle. So I'm not giving up hope for Miles just yet.
Yeah, because that is his body, and maybe he can change his mind. Hopefully, I mean, so every time
we may get a call back to that.
So, like, because we know that when they're tucked away in those memories, they almost always realize that they're there. So tucked away, so even if he's in the forever house, the forever home with his parents, his mind may, like, especially since he's older, maybe that's why they couldn't do the adults in the house. Yeah. Because he's older, he may realize that it's all fake and not want to do it, because then he may recognize maybe that Flora is not, that she might be in danger and want to help her or something. I just want our people to make it out. Like, I don't want Peter to win.
I'm curious what the uncle will be able to do when he gets there,
or not do.
Yeah,
because if he's banished,
but it may be that the banishment is helpful. Like, it may be that because he's not supposed to be there, because he's been kept away,
it might,
he has some sort of authority, or might warp what's going on there. I don't know. I'm very curious about.
We're just throwing out all sorts of theories for sure.
Yeah,
like, I mean, literally,
no idea.
No clue.
For us, we're going to get answers to that tomorrow night. We're going to be watching the next 2 episodes. Then, for you, of course, you'll need to be back here next week when we watch the next episode, which is episode 8. I am not looking at the title because I don't want to be spoiled, but I will say that there's only the 2 episodes left. We're going to watch those, we're going to react to those, and then we'll be back with a 10th episode in which we kind of recap our feelings about the whole series after we've had a chance to actually watch it again.
Yep.
So we hope that you join us then. If you like this sort of content, remember to hit that thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And if you want to see the unedited version of our reaction to this, which is a lot lengthier, then you can do that on Patreon. That link is in the description as always. Until next time, folks.
Bye.
Bye.